everyone, and welcome back to the second session here at Splash Zone. If you missed the first episode, here is a recap of what you were supposed to learn. That was one of the new owners, Rowan, teaching me some of the safety basics of getting into a pool or any body of water. This week we're going to focus more on the techniques, so stay tuned as I embarrass myself further. Alright guys, as promised, we're about to head in the pool with Rowan right now and, you know, see how it goes. It's really warm. Seems a lot taller than last time.
Alright, so we are going to start with some kicks again to kind of get you warmed up. So, just like last week, put your arms over, pinch, and nice kick. Remember to keep your legs straight out instead of twisting. Going this way. Yes, and you can do it. Don't panic. I won't hold this up.
Do I?
So kick your feet up.
I'm always good here right now.
So take faster and come out with more food. So with your back, you can steer yourself. That's good. You need to move your left side down. That's okay.
Guys, this is such a workout. If you think that you pack on the pounds in the gym, it is nothing compared to swimming.
So one more time, bring your legs up. And back.
I'm not as scared as last week, so that's another thing. Last week, I was a little afraid to do it. This week, I'm just kind of jumping into it, and if I drown, then Rowan's here to rescue me. But that's a big factor. Don't be scared.
On your back. Head back. And push your tummy up.
So this is a lot more work than the last time I thought.
So, yep. Just relax your lower back and push your tummy up. And like you can, almost like your legs are going beneath your butt. Perfect. And keep your chin back, sitting up straight, like putting your shoulders back. When you're doing it, like expanding your chest, sticking your tummy up, and just letting your legs kind of fall. Not fall as in sink to the bottom, but like fall so that you're not so tense, if that makes sense.
So I want to do this.
Shoulders back.
Okay.
And yep, because when you crunch up, you sink. So if you like just expand your chest, you'll not sink as much.
Okay. Day 2.
Alright. There you go. And tummy up. I don't know if you felt it, so you can put your feet down. For like 3 seconds, you held yourself up by yourself, and then I don't know what happened, but suddenly you started to sink again. So what that typically means is that your body is just too tense, and a lot of people carry like tenseness in all of their extremities and have a really hard time turning it off. So that's just something that you're going to have to be conscious of and just like let it go. It's not necessarily something that I can teach. It's something that you have to do in addition to what I can teach, if that makes sense. Okay. So we'll keep working on that. But for now, we will move on back to your tummy floats. So with the tummy floats, you don't have to put your face in unless you want to. With the goggles on.
We may.
Okay, so your arms are going to be out, your legs are going to be out. You can put your chin in, and just float so that your entire body is like straight. Don't let your lower half sink.
Sticking to my head. So am I doing it this way or?
I will hold you so that you don't fall to your head. Alright, so bring your back up. Perfect. Do you want to try putting your face in?
No.
Okay. Alright, so that looks really good. I think that when you start putting your face in, then you'll be able to...
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
I think that your tummy float would be fine if your face went in.
We're going to try it, guys, just for your amusement. I'm gonna just make sure that my towel is close to me because I freak out when water gets in my eyes. So we'll take a break, get situated, and I'll amuse you guys.
All right.
About to try it.
All right, ready? Big breath. Go. All right. So that was really good. No water got in your goggles, which is yay, very exciting.
Okay.
So don't move them. That means they have a good hold. Don't kick your feet. You just want to float. And like, yeah, just float. We'll try it one more time. And go. That was not bad. For the first time with a full face in float, that was not bad. How are you feeling?
If that's you know what, guys? It's a little bit of water in my eyes, but I'm not freaking out, so that's good.
Here's the towel.
We're gonna move this way. I felt like my ribs were floating, if that makes sense. Like I felt, I don't know, like
Floating.
I was underwater.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So that is kind of what I was saying earlier as it pertains to the back float. Like you have to feel what it is like to float for yourself. It's not something that I can teach you. Like you have to know what that feeling is like and then continue to use it instead of tensing up all the time. So that will be something that you kind of have to work on, but with all the skills that we are teaching you, then it will be something that you can master, if that kind of makes sense. So, okay.
So can you just tell us what to expect, like when we do go underwater? What's something that a natural reaction that our body does?
You definitely tense up. You want to let go of all your air, like an almost like a shock expression. So don't do that. A lot of people freak out because water gets in their ears. So that's another thing. You just have to expect water to get in your ears, water to get on your face, and
In your nose.
Yes.
That was a big one for me.
a lot of people have trouble breathing when they're underwater. And a lot of people, even adults, still have to plug their nose, which is not necessarily good in case you were ever in a situation where you fell in. So you should probably work on it too. So
the main takeaways here is, first and foremost, before getting into a pool or again any body of water without supervision of someone who can swim, you want to make sure that you have those safety precautions down,
Right.
and that you have full mobility of your arms and your legs, so you don't need to plug your nose or anything like that.
Right. Yep. Okay. Exactly. Okay. So with this, you're just going to keep your left arm out and straight. Your other arm is going to be straight out as well, and you're going to bring it all the way out in a big circle. So it's literally, you can do it with me right now. Put one arm out in front of you, and down, behind you, up. Yes.
And this is going to help me move in the water.
These are windmills, so it's the next step to do the freestyle arms. Windmills are essentially big kicks, and both of them go at the same time. The reason we use that to start is just to get the motion down for each arm before you put them together.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a way to help you move in the water.
That was another thing. I was like, I don't think I'm swimming because I'm staying.
Yeah, so that's another thing when you're moving through the water. Same with like stretching. Someone can tell you how to do a stretch, and you have to kind of figure out how to move your body to make it work for you. Same with this. You have to feel how the water is pushing against you and pushing you forward. So you can go like this in the water as much as you want, but it's not going to move you unless you modify your body, tweak it a little bit to push yourself through the water. Does that make sense?
It does, and this is the same for like currents. You hear a lot about currents on the large body of water. When people tell you don't go in, the currents are strong. And that's basically just the water's movement.
Yeah.
So this is, and again, we're not saying you should jump into a big body of water with strong currents, but if you were to fall in, this is a way to kind of counter react it.
Yep, so once you kind of figure out your body's natural, movements and what works best for you in the water, it's easier for you to, obviously swim in a larger body of water. Currents in and of themselves are dangerous, but the more you know about your body as it pertains to the water, the easier it is for you to get yourself out of tricky situations. So,
and again, we would like to say, do not jump into a big body of water with someone who can swim or not if there are large currents. That being said, we're going to try this windmill and see what I can do.
Alright, I'm going to have you go back and get that now.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Like, my knee is locking up now. I'm like having trouble.
This is good anyway, honestly.
Perfect. Alright, so arm out and then big windmills. You're going to be kicking the entire time.
Okay.
So your leg should be kicking, this arm should be out, and the other arm should be doing the windmills. Your face should stay in. When you have to breathe, you can just, yes, that's fine.
Now, should it be like this or?
Straight up. Alright, I'm gonna get in front of you.
Please.
It's like really cold right now. See, I don't even know what's happening. I'm going into shock. Alright, so. Ready, go. Okay. Did you get water in your eyes? Yes.
Alright guys, don't know where you are right now because I'm too afraid to open my eyes, but yeah, if you're like myself, don't freak out when even a tiny bit of water get in your eyes. Make sure you have goggles.
Big breath. And remember, big circle. So in front, down,
Haven't stretched in a while.
Alright, ready? Go. That was not bad for your first time doing it with that arm. Did you get water in your goggles? Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, let's not move those at all. So like if you have to breathe, you can come up. That would be fine.
Okay.
So do you feel how your arms are moving? So right now what you're doing is you're going like this. It's coming behind, but you're skimming.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is arms all the way up and like you're reaching up. So your arms should touch your ear. Is like kind of how we describe it to the kids. So like as close to your ear as possible. Do you kind of feel that? If not, then
As an adult and I'm not that old, guys, if you're over the age of, I'll just say, let's say 18, over the age of 18 and you're not used to exercising, please stretch before you get in here. I thought I was a pretty fit person, but I'm not. Because this is hard. This is really hard.
swimming is a full body workout, so it's definitely something that you will feel tomorrow. So
And don't let it get in your nose or swallow the brains. But I'll try it again.
okay. So this time I want you to reach your arms all the way up and have them, like I said, touch your ears.
Okay. I don't know why I do this.
All right, so straight arm.
Camera.
Big breath.
I'm so scared.
You can do it. Go. can't breathe. Okay, that's fine. So we can go ahead and move on to back work so you don't have to put your face in the water anymore.
Okay.
The next thing we're gonna do is kicking on our back. So did we do the kickboard at all last week?
No.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're going to clamp it like this. Your fingers are gonna be on the top and your thumbs are gonna be on the bottom.
So this is what we're doing, guys.
Yep. And then you're going to go on your back and I'll hold you. You're on your back, yep. Your arms are going to be straight out. So go ahead and float on your back. Yep, arms straight out and you're gonna push down on the kickboard and kick your feet. So this helps a lot with back stability for back work. So if you notice right now, she's kicking by herself with the kickboard, whereas she couldn't float by herself, just floating. So
Okay.
it helps. It helps a lot, and it also helps you kind of get acclimated to keeping your head and shoulders above the water, and so on and so forth. So then have you do it again all the way back to the other side. Remember to keep your chin back. Chin back. And push down at the top too. So push down right there. Right. Push. Perfect. All right. You go ahead and get up now. I love it. All right. So what we're gonna do now, I'm going to have you do the same thing, but this time what you're going to do is you're going to bring one arm up at a time, all the way behind you, and then all the way back to the kickboard, and then again. So one thing that we say is like thumbs up, pinkies down. That's to get a nice turn of your wrist. So thumb up, pinky down, and then you're pushing the water behind you. So keep your hands kind of cupped and just push the water, and then again thumb up, pinky down. So do one arm on the way down and one arm on the other arm on the way back, and I will stand behind you. Yep. So on your back. I will not let go, I promise. And you're gonna kick the whole time. Perfect. And make sure to bring your arm all the way up here. Perfect. So that was really good. What I will say is that you want to make sure, like right now, kind of what you're doing is like this. It's like this. You want to make sure that it's going straight up, so like right above your face.
More water in my eye.
All the way. That was good until you almost died.
Yep. I knew it was bound to happen.
That's okay.
Alright guys, we're about to have one of the swim instructors demonstrate while I recover from my near-death experience. And we'll be back. Alright guys, that wraps up this session 2 of me learning how to swim at Splash Zone. Again, I would like to point out the safety factors here, and remember to always wear swim attire. Right now I'm wearing shorts, but that's just for the purpose of this. That means you should always have something that's tight fitted because it's lightweight and doesn't weigh you down, which is another safety precaution. You always want to wear something that allows you to flow and carry your body weight. But Until then, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.